All right, man. Appreciate everybody for tapping in. Cleaning Mason eyes, Mr. Mason. All right, but yeah, Giannis Antetokounmpo said he wanted to play in Chicago eventually. He said everybody wants to play in Chicago. I don't know if he was trolling or not, but a lot of people in Milwaukee don't like that. Like that. Also, you got to know too, they be beefing with Chicago. Chicago like to go over there and run they shit, man. They got like a little beef going back and forth. And my whole thing about it is, man, I think people would have lived and say, "Oh, if it's LA, if it's the Knicks, I mean, right, not the Knicks, if it's LA or whatever." But man, I don't think a lot of people respected that. But I'm like, bro, what the hell? What you talking about? But hold on, there we go. We got it queued up.
You asked that question, that plays basketball. If he said no, he'd be a liar. It's a team that won multiple championships. It's a team that one of the greatest player, if not the greatest player, to ever play this game played for. So it's a no-brainer. Everybody would love to play for Chicago. Down the line, you never know. You never know how life brings it. Maybe I play for Chicago, but right now I'm committed to Milwaukee.
All right, like I said before, these players getting way too comfortable, bro. Now I don't know what obviously the event was in Chicago. You know what I'm saying? And obviously he was like some type of event in Chicago. I don't know. I don't think he a Jordan brand player, but but like I said before, man, hey, these dudes, social media is a motherfucker, bro. It is. Obviously you got to understand that's a rivalry. I ain't talking about on the court. I mean in real life. Chicago try to go to Milwaukee and do their thing up there, bro. And obviously Milwaukee niggas ain't, they ain't going for it. Who really is? So I mean, so in the Sunday interview with 32 Fox Chicago, well Fox 32 Chicago, so he did an interview in Chicago. So maybe he was just spooning towards them. He said before the Bucks fans started weeping in the streets, let's remember a few things. First, Giannis didn't say he wants to play or leave or is considering leaving because he was doing an interview with Chicago's news station. He was asked whether he would consider playing for the Bulls someday. Of course, he said he would because they're Michael Jordan's team, and Chicago's newscaster was asking that question. Second, Giannis signed a 5-year, $228.2 million contract with the Bucks less than 2 years ago. Just months later, he led the Bucks to the first NBA title in 50 years. The earliest he can be a free agent, 2025, 2020. Okay, let's talk about this. Everybody know that's horseshit. The NBA player can become a free agent when they want to. They can leave when they want to leave. So we know that's a crock of hogwash. We know that's a crock of hogwash. They can leave and go and come as they please. We know that. You know, we know they can leave and go and come as they please. So, like I said before, I mean, I don't really understand. I understand he was a Chicago place, and then you just keeping it open. Like, yeah, I'll consider it. Maybe you never know. Never know in life. Might be on his 25th year. Might just say Chicago might be the only team that really messing with him like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but you never know. But that's just one place he couldn't say. And obviously, I think LA was right there with it. He said, "Well, we don't mind playing in LA." People would have went crazy too. Oh, I told you Giannis was coming to the Lakers, fool. I told you Giannis was coming to the Lakers. I told you. But Chicago, man, that's like a cardinal sin, dude, over there. But he only got what do they say, 2024? He got a couple years left, 25, 26, 3 years left, or whatever it is. It ain't that far fetched, and it ain't that far out. You know? But he stayed committed. He could have left and he stayed committed to him. It was, the Warriors was trying to court him. All right. A lot of different teams, and LA would have loved to have him. You know, so I mean, like it is what it is. It is what it is. It's something that he stayed committed to Milwaukee. You know, nobody stayed in Milwaukee. Ray Allen didn't stay. Llewellyn Center didn't stay. Come on. Come on. So, I mean, that's just something, it comes with it. But he brought a championship there. He delivered there. No, I mean, who really want to stay in Milwaukee? I mean, even as a black person, even though he said he ain't really, sympathize with black people in America, that's fine. It is what it is. We know where you stand. Deshaun Watson said the same thing. You know, but that's a place that's still damn near segregated, bro. And that's the honest truth. It's still damn near segregated. And they got a lot of just different things going on, bro. That's what I will say. You seen what happened with John Henson up there? It's cold. So it ain't a destination you gonna stay in. People look at Detroit, oh, what was that? But when you come to Detroit, bro, it got some of the best amenities it got to offer. Great suburbs, great fans. I'm saying Milwaukee ain't great fans, whatever, but they got a lot of racial tension that's still there. Come on, I remember I worked with some dude, and he told me that he went up to Green Bay. He was doing some handiwork or some construction work. They went to Green Bay. They said he walked in the restaurant. They said, man, they didn't want to eat there. They walked right the hell back out after all the looks they got and stuff. So, come on. And that's Green Bay, and it's different from, Wisconsin, Racine, etc. And I know some really good people from Wisconsin, but come on, it's not somewhere that somebody want to literally stay at, especially that's black. Chicago, a little, it's crazy, but it's a little more, it's like the New York City of, the Midwest. It's like the LA of the Midwest. And I don't think he said, well, I'm gonna go play in Chicago. I mean, no, Chicago gonna look at it and say, shit, hell yeah, we love to have Giannis, but we'll see. But he always would be a legend to be the best player in the franchise. Or right there with Llewellyn Center. You hate social media because everything travel faster than fast. And I would definitely agree to that. Everything travel faster than fast. But I wouldn't read much into it, dude. But it's just a destination people don't stay at. And the NBA got a hard problem helping, superstars being retained in places like Milwaukee, Detroit, Indiana, etc. You know, you know, but they gotta do a better job of it. They need to do a better job of it. But Atlanta, if they can't retain places, if they can't retain talent, I don't know what to say, especially black talent. Because that's Black Hollywood right there. There in DC, even though a lot of people moving out to Houston, but obviously, Tex-Mex and Houston and all that shit, Mexico is basically Mexico, So it's a whole different vibe, than DC, DC and Atlanta. It's a totally different vibe. And it's a totally different acquired taste if you like that type of heat too. There's a lot of space to make money over there. There's a lot of this untapped land and all that type of stuff. No doubt about it, but it ain't for everybody. Trust me, it ain't for everybody. It ain't for everybody. So, I mean, like I said before, man, if I'm a Buck fan, I feel a certain type of way. But he did, stay with the Bucks. He got quartered. Golden State was interested. A lot of different teams, and he did stay. So he did get y'all a second contract, and we'll see if he remained, if he stayed loyal, whatever you want to say, he stayed there. But I think loyal as they come, everybody end up moving on. That's the crazy thing about it. Everybody move on in those small markets, bro. It's hard to retain that. It's hard. Trust me, it's real hard. So it is what it is. But I wouldn't read much into it. If you leave, you leave. I mean, shit. What else can you say and we do about it? But Hell of a basketball player. Bought a championship in Milwaukee. I mean, I'm pretty sure Toronto still look Kawhi Leonard bringing their only championship. Understand why he didn't want to stay, whatever. Trying to get home, and now he go to the to Clippers, which I think they cursed. That's my opinion. I think they cursed, and he finding out real quick that he'd rather be at home, but it wasn't a good landing spot. Wasn't a great landing spot at all. You was in the perfect spot, and you just tend to go the other way. So, um, but like I said before, got love for Giannis. Hell of a basketball player, man. You wish him nothing but the best. But you know, read what you want to read into it. But if he free, end up going to Chicago, people gonna point right back to this interview and make a point. So yeah, check out the NBA Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in description. Financially, otherwise you want to support it. Follow me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. All my link, it's all in the link tree. The link tree is the first link in the description. Appreciate the love, support. One time for one time. Appreciate if y'all follow me on Twitch and on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, on the podcast platforms. But yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think about this Giannis, what he said about Chicago. I ain't gonna read too much into it, but it is what it is. And if he do decide to dip set out of Milwaukee, people and go to Chicago, go anywhere, people gonna point to this interview and say he wasn't happy. Appreciate the love, support, not reading too much into it. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Peace.